Hello everyone, welcome to Polyglot Academy. In this video, we are going to be solving GCE O-level and A-level questions. So we are going to be giving people revision guide on past GCE question on 2023, 2022, 2021. So if you are new to this channel, please support us by subscribing to our channel, like the video and share the video to your friends. So let's get started. So in this video, we are going to be looking at O-level GCE O-level mathematics revision guide. So this is lesson 2. So indices. So let's see how we can solve problems on indices. So we have A. If we remove our pen, the rules of indices or the laws, you can call them laws. We have if A to the power m times A to the power n. This one means that we are going to take one of the base since the bases are the same. So we are going to have A to the power m plus n. So we are going to add the power since we are multiplying the base. So we take A, this is A times A. So since we are multiplying the base, we are going to add the powers. So we take one of the base and then we add the powers. That's the first law. Now we can now take the very first question to demonstrate this first law. So example 1, simplify the following index equations. So we are going to take the first one, A. We are going to take the first one. So here we are going to have 2 to the power 3 times 4 to the power 2. So we are going to put 4 in index form. We are going to put 4 in index form such that their bases should be the same. So this will imply 2 to the power 3 times. Now, to put 4 in index form, we are going to take 2 times 2, which is 4. And then when I say 2 times 2, means I've used 2 times. So 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power 2 give me 4. Times the 2 that is originally on top of the 4. So times 2. I will use a bracket to indicate times. So 2 to the power 2 give me 4, which is in index form, and there is an original 2 on top of the 4. So this will give rise to 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 4. 2 times 2, which is 4. So since the bases are the same, I'm going to take one of the base, 2 to the power 3 plus 4, which implies 2 to the power, you have 4 plus 3, which is 7. So that is the answer. So it's correct. So that was for the first index equation, 2 to the power 3 times 4 to the power 2. So you solve it. This is the solution, but I am using the video to explain the solution, how I got the solution. Yes, so that is it. Let's move on to the B part of the equation. Let's move on to the B part. So the B part of the equation, this is it. We're going to solve that. Let's copy that. The B part of the equation is 25 times 5 to the power 3. This will imply I need to put 25 in index form, which is 5 times 5. 25 in index form is 5 times 5. So I have 5 to the power 2 times 5 to the power 3. So this one will boil down to, since the bases are the same, the one was very simple. We'll have 5 to the power 2 plus 3, which will be 5 to the power 5. Excuse. 5 to the power 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5 to the power 5. You can decide to simplify down, but we'll leave our answer in index form. So this one shows that we have left our answers in index form. So we had it. So that is it. We can break down the answer, or we can leave it in index form. So in this case, let's leave our answer in index form. So let's move on to the next one. C. Now the C here has division, and we are going to see the next rule of division. So let's see the next rule of division. So let's move on to the next rule, which is if A to the power m divided by A to the power n, then this one implies A to the power m minus n. So that is it. This is the rule. If A to the power m, that's if A to the power m divided by A to the power n, then this will implies we'll take one of the base. We'll take one of the base and then subtract the powers. Since we are dividing the base, we'll subtract the powers. Since we are dividing the base, we are going to subtract the powers. So let's take, for example, C. Example C. So let's go with that. We have 9 to the power 3 divided by 3 to the power minus 2. 9 to the power 3 divided by 3 to the power minus 2. So we need to put 9 in index form. We need to make sure that we put 9 in index form. And to put 9 in index form, we are going to have 3 to the power 2. Because if you take 3 times 3, is going to give you 9. So you have used 3 2 times. 3 times 3 is 9, and I've used 3 2 times to have 9. So times the 3 that is originally on top of the 9 divided by 3 to the power minus 2 divided by 3 to the power minus 2. So this will implies we can have 3 to the power 6 divided by 3 to the power minus 2. 2 times 3, which will give you 6. So 2 times 3, which is going to give you 6. So this is how I obtain the 6. 2 times 3, which will give you 6. So we have here 3, since the bases are the same, to the power 6 minus. Now 3 to the power 6, since the bases are the same, I take one of the base. So 3 to the power 6 minus is coming from the division. This minus is because from the formula, division is having minus. So minus, we have this division is minus. Minus 2. Remember, recall, 2 here is coming with a minus 2. This 2 here is coming with a minus. So it's not this one. So we're going to have minus 2. It is for this one, this division. This is the minus. Because when you are dividing, you subtract the powers. So now this minus 2 comes with it. So this will be 3 to the power 6 plus 2. When two signs are joined together, like two minus signs joined together, if it gives rise to plus. When two of these signs are joined together, That's minus and a minus, it gives rise to plus. So we have other rules like plus and a plus, which will give rise to a plus, and minus and a plus will give rise to a minus, plus and a minus will give rise to a minus. So that is how we can obtain that. So this will be analogous to, I don't have enough space, this is the final answer. This will be 3 to the power 6 plus 2, which is 8. 6, 7, 8. So 8. And we have seen that it is, sorry, we can draw that here and draw that here. So this is 3 to the power 8, which is correct. So we had the answer. So that is it. So make sure you watch the video several times so you can easily understand what we are trying to say. Okay, let's move on to the D part. Let's move on to the D part. Here the D part is talking about, let's put our pen. This time around we are going to be using a different column. So the D part says 3 to the power 2 divided by 27 to the power 3. So we are going to have this implies 3 to the power 2 divided by, I need to put 27 in this form. 27 in this form is 3 to the power 3. Because if you take 3 times 3, if you say 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 3, 9, 9 times 3, 27. So I've used 3 times. I've used the number 3 and I've used it 3 times. So that's why. And then we have an original 3 that was on top of the 27. Yes. So we have that. So we can wipe that. So we have an original 3 that was on top of the 27. So this is equal to 3 to the power 2 divided by 3 to the power 9. So this one would implies this will be, since the bases are the same, we can take one of the base and then we subtract the powers. So this will be 3 to the power, we need to take 2 minus 9. So I will just use it to explain because I don't know who is watching the video. Maybe it can be from 2 students, it can be from 5 students that have forgotten addition and subtraction. So 2 minus 9, the answer will be a minus first. Now this 2 is having plus. The sign of this 2 here is plus in front, while the sign of this 9 is negative, which is minus. So when two numbers are having two different signs, when two numbers, like for example 2 is having plus and 9 is having minus, when two numbers are having two different signs, they are having two different signs, subtract the smaller one from the bigger one. You need to subtract the smaller one from the bigger one and then maintain the sign of the bigger number. So we are going to remove 2 from 9. This is going to give us 7. This will give us 7. And then you maintain the sign of the bigger number, which is minus. So you remove 2 from 9, which will give you 7, and then you maintain the sign of the bigger number. So there is another law of indices where you have a negative power. You put 1 over 3 to the power 7. So this is the answer. Then we're going to take that as red because we had it. So that is it. Indices. So let's move on to the next one. The next problem. The next problem here we have the E part. The E part of the problem, we have this is 1 over, let's put our pen, you can still go down and then you find the solution. So if you go down, you're going to find the solution. So this one is not correct. That's why we need to solve again. So this one, there was not supposed to be a minus here. So we discover that there was not supposed to be a minus here. It's simply a writing error. So let's go and solve the one up. So let's solve this equation. Let's solve this one. So we have let's solve this way. 1 over 4 to the power 2 divided by 8 to the power 3. So we can change the color of this pen. Let's use take green. So this implies the color is not clear, color is not bright. So this implies better. We need to take this 1. We need to take this 1 over 4 to the power 2 up. So just like we did with there's a law that says if a to the power minus m, this will be, this is the law. This means 1 over a to the power m. So this one is to show that we don't leave our answer in negative index. The reason why we had to read to the power minus 7, since we don't leave our answer in negative index, we needed to put 1 over 3 to the power 7. So we needed to put 1 over 3 to the power 7. So that is it. So let's go ahead. Now for this case, I said I'm going to have 1 over 4 to the power 2, yes, divided by 8 to the power 3. So this will be analogous to, I need to bring it back. This will be 4 to the power minus 2. Sorry. So since it's 1 over 4 to the power 2, it shows that they brought it down, so I took it back up. This will be 4 to the power minus 2. So divided by 8 to the power 3. So this will be analogous to, I put 4 in index form, which is 2 to the power 2 times the minus 2 that is originally there, divided by 8 in index form is 2 to the power 3 times the 3 that was originally there. So we're going to have 2 to the power minus 4 divided by 2 divided by 2 to the power 9. So since the bases are the same, I'm going to take, since the bases are the same, I'm going to take one of the base, 2. That's, I can see 2 here, 2 here. So I take one of the base, then I subtract the power with this division sign. So I have minus 4, and there is a minus that is coming because of this division sign from our formula. So we have minus 9. We have minus 4 minus 9. So this will imply 2 to the power. Now I will use this opportunity to explain integers again. So minus 4 minus 9. 4 is having minus, 9 is having minus. So they have the same sign. So the rule for this addition, for this solving is, you add the two numbers and maintain their signs. So since they have the same signs, 4 is having minus, 9 is having minus, you add the two numbers and maintain their signs. So I will take 4 plus 9, which will give me 9, then 11, 12, 13, which will give me 13. And their signs is minus, the sign belonging to both. This will give rise to 1 over 2 to the power 13, since we don't leave our answer in negative index. since we don't leave answers in negative index. So we had it. That was our answer, so we had it. So make sure you watch the video several times. Make sure you share the video to your friends that are writing the O level, because we are solving past GCE questions. We solve past GCE questions 2023, 2022, 2021, and 2020. So we specialize in solving from the year 2020 to 2023. So all these questions we are solving are past GCE questions. We have gone through all these papers and selected indices, questions on indices for that year. So that's why we are solving the problems. So we will move on to the next thing. We're going to move on to the next thing. So here we're going to be looking for the value for x. So you discover this was our answer. This answer was correct. So that is it. Now let's move on to something else. We can stick to this column. So let's see how we can solve this. Okay. We have example 2. Find the value of x in the equations. So before we solve this, I would like to review the final of laws. Let me write this law for you so that you can see. We have, if we have, for example, a to the power m divided by, say, n, then this will implies you have the roots where this is the divide, this is the a inside, and this is the divisor. The divisor is n. You put it as a root, and then we have, which is multiplying with m. So after you solve this, you can now multiply that. You can now raise to the power m. And we also have the other one. If you have, say, a to the power m times, say, n, then this will imply a to the power m times n. These are the formulas. So you can pause the video and check the formulas for yourself. So this is the form, this is the rule, and we have that. So let's move on. So we have example 2. Find the value of x in the equations. So find the value of x in the equation. We have let's look at this. 4 to the power 2x minus 1 equal to 8 to the power 2. Okay, let's put 4 in index form, which will be 2 to the power 2 times this quantity that was originally there, times this quantity that was originally there, equal to, or put 8 in index form, which is 2 to the power 3 times the 2 that is originally there. So I've put 4 in index form, which is 2 to the power 2 times this quantity. This quantity is like a pair. So 2 to the power 2 times the quantity equal to 2 to the power 3 times this 2 that's originally. So 8 in index form is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. So I've used 2 3 times. So I've used 2 3 times. So we have this. Sorry, we need to write that again. It was just to explain. So 4 to the power 2x minus 1 equal to 8 to the power 2. So 2 to the power 2 times this quantity, 2x minus 1, close the bracket, equal to 2 to the power 3 times 2. So let's move on. We are going to have, since the base are the same, we'll take the upper section. So we'll have 2 into 2x minus 1 equal to, we take 3 times 2, which is 6. So let's open the bracket. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times minus 1 is minus 2, equal to 6. So we are going to carry minus 2, which is not a like term of 4x. We'll bring it this way. We're going to carry minus 2, cross this equal sign and put it this way. So when a number crosses an equal sign, the sign of that number changes. So we have 4x equal to 6 plus 2. We're going to have 4x equal to 6 plus 2. So because this minus 2 crosses this way, it becomes plus 2. So 4x equal to 6 plus 2. So we are going to have here, so let's continue here. Let's continue this way. We are going to have 4x equal to 6 plus 2. Just want to copy that. And then we're going to have 4x equal to 6 plus 2, which will give us 8. So we are going to divide all through by the value attached, the coefficient of x, that is the value attached to x, which is 4. Divide all through here by 4. So this 4 can cancel with this 4. I can use a different ink to cancel that. So we see that this 4 cancel with this 4, and 4 will go here 2 times and 4 go here 1 time. So that is, we are going to have x to be equal to 2. So this is the answer, and we can tick that in red because we found the answer. So this is it. Correct. So we have that. So please, indices, these are the fundamentals of mathematics, and in Cameroon GCE O level, we see these questions in paper 1, we see them in paper 2, and please don't leave the question unsolved, because these are bonus marks. These are bonus marks. Yes, these are bonus marks. Don't leave the questions unsolved because they are bonus marks. You cannot go to the GCE hall. You can afford to go to the GCE hall and you leave indices unsolved. It will not be a good idea. So please make sure you review the video again and leave your comment. Leave your comment, and we Polyglot Academy, we are going to answer your questions. And if you have difficulties with a topic, you can leave it in the comment section, and we are going to solve that particular year for you, so that you can pass your GCE without any problem. So please stay tuned and share this video to your groups so that other students can benefit from it. So let's move on. So we are going to still take our pen. In this case, we're going to put it purple, and we're going to have this question. They say we should look for x. That was our main point, that we should look for x in the following. So we are going to have the b part of this equation. Let's start here. No, let me just write here. So this will be 3 to the power x minus 2 equal to 9 to the power 3. So we have 3 to the power x minus 2 is equal to 9 in index form is 3 to the power 2 times this 3 that was originally there, because if you take 3 times 3, you are going to have 9. 3 times 3 is 9 and not 6. 3 times 3 is 9. So I've used 3 2 times. I've used the number 3, I've used it 1 2 times. So have this. Now we are going to have 3. So since the bases are the same, since we have 3 as a base, 3 is equal to 3, so we are going to equate also the powers. So we are going to take x minus 2 is equal to 6, because 2 times 3 will give you 6. This 2 times this 3 will give you 6. So we are going to take, let's carry this 1 minus 2. We're going to bring it this way. We're going to carry minus 2 and we're going to bring it this way, because they are like terms. We're going to so that it should meet. So when a number crosses an equal sign, the sign of this number changes. So we are going to have this, we're going to have x is analogous to 6 plus 2. So therefore, x as our final answer will be analogous to 8. So we have 8 as our answer, and we can tick that with all enthusiasts. So that is it. We found the answer. So please, these are very nice topic indices, and we're going to see also lesson 2.1, which is still under indices, but simplifying algebraic form of indices, the algebraic form of indices. So please watch the video several times and share the video to your friends. Share the videos, help your friends to understand and solve basic mathematics in the GCE. So please, this video is provided to enhance, to improve your grade. Why not to grade? No, why not to A grade? Yes, in mathematics, by solving simple questions in the GCE. So we are starting from simple. Very soon we'll go to matrices. We're going to quadratic equations. We are going to do graphs. We're going to show you how to plot graphs. We are going to show you how to solve variation. We're going to how to solve a lot of things in Polyglot Academy. So stay tuned, watch the video and share to your friends so they can also benefit. So let's move on to the next one. The next one here we are having is the next one here is, this is 8 to the power 2 over 3. So by our law, there's a law that states that we have 3, that's this divisor comes here, and we have our 8, and we have that power that's goes up. So this implies let me use the cube root of 8. The cube root of 8. Now I want to use a very simple way to explain this. Now let me use it. Let me explain this way. This 3 at this point is telling you that which number will you multiply 3 times? Which number, the same number, which number will you multiply 3 times to have 8? It is 2 times 2 times 2. Which number will you multiply 3 times in order to have 8? It is 2. So 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. So you use 2 multiply 3 times to have 8. So the value here becomes 2, because I can only multiply 2 3 times in order to have 8. So I will use 2 to the power this 2 that is there. I will explain with another example even if it is not in our problem. So this will be, want to leave it in index form. If you want to continue, you can solve by having 4. Now this is what I was trying to say. Let's take, for example, we have the square root of 16. Now the square means there is a 2 here. Square means there is a 2 here. Sorry, let me just put the 2, but they write it like this, but I can still put 2. That's the square root, means there's a 2 here. This 2 is telling you that what number will you multiply 2 times that will give you 16? It is 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is going to give you 16. So I will take another example. Now, if you have 32 and then I have here 5, the fifth root of 32. What is the fifth root of 32? Without you stressing up, what number will you multiply 5 times that will give you 32? What number will you multiply 5 times that will give you 32? So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Let's look at it. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 2, 32. So we use our, which means the answer is 2. What is the fifth root of 32? The answer is 2, because what number will you multiply 5 times that will give you 32? It is 2 that will multiply 5 times. to give me 32. So that is what I try to explain here. So please make sure you watch the video several times. Please share the video to your friends. Subscribe to this channel, Polyglot Academy, because this is a channel where we'll be solving past GCE questions or your problems on past GCE questions. Please make sure you watch the video several times. See you in the next video, the lesson 2.1. See you in lesson 2.1, where we are going to solve algebraic form of indices. So this was the end of this lesson, Polyglot Academy. So our website is my.worky.net/language tutor. Please subscribe to our channel. Visit our website if you want an online tutor for mathematics, physics, chemistry, online, so you can stay in your house and study mathematics, physics. So like the video, share the video to your friends. So bye for now.